Full Moon Energy Peaks, January 13th. 8 things you need to know. The energy of the January 13th full moon is here to remind us of this truth, a cosmic opportunity to release what no longer serves us and align with our truest selves. This is not just a celestial event, it's a call for transformation, self-awareness, and growth. Have you ever wondered what patterns or emotions this powerful lunar phase might be illuminating in your life? Let us know in the comments below. Together on The Journey of Wisdom, we'll explore 8 essential insights to harness this energy for clarity, purpose, and peace. So, grab a journal, open your heart, and let's dive into the magic of the full moon. Number 1. The full moon's unique energy. The full moon of January 13th, 2025, heralds a profound, energetic moment, marking the first of the year and carrying a unique resonance that feels deeply personal. Often described as a cosmic mirror, the energy of this full moon invites us to look beyond the surface, reflecting hidden truths about ourselves and demanding an honest exploration of our inner world. This celestial phenomenon stirs the waters of the mind and soul, making many feel restless, disconnected from their routines, and unusually attuned to internal struggles. The lunar glow seems to illuminate parts of ourselves that often remain in the shadows, asking us to confront emotions or patterns we may have been avoiding. This experience is both challenging and transformative, as it mirrors the wisdom of the Buddhist teaching. You cannot travel the path until you have become the path itself. This full moon calls for introspection, urging us to recognize that self-awareness is the foundation for change. In our fast-paced modern lives, where distractions often numb us to our deeper truths, the energy of this full moon serves as a powerful reminder to slow down and tune in. It whispers of the importance of pausing to reflect on who we are, how we feel, and what we truly desire. When the light of the moon shines brightest, it can feel like a metaphorical spotlight on our inner turmoil, be it unresolved conflicts, unmet aspirations, or the stress of balancing the demands of modern life. Yet, this discomfort carries immense potential. Much like the Zen teaching that a muddy road clears when it settles, the unease we feel under this full moon is an invitation to sit with our emotions rather than run from them. In doing so, we create space for clarity and renewal, allowing us to emerge stronger and more aligned with our authentic selves. This cosmic event also reminds us of the interconnectedness of all things, drawing parallels with the Buddhist idea of interdependence, that everything we experience is shaped by causes and conditions. If you feel untethered or overwhelmed during this time, let it be an opportunity to practice self-compassion. Acknowledge your struggles as part of the human experience and recognize that these moments of vulnerability connect you to others. The full moon's energy amplifies our awareness, not just of our personal challenges, but of our collective journey, reminding us that we are never truly alone. In practical terms, this might mean setting aside time to journal, meditate, or engage in a meaningful conversation with a trusted friend. As the moon's influence heightens our sensitivity, it also offers a chance to align our intentions with the clarity it provides. Consider this full moon as a chance to shed what no longer serves you, whether it's an outdated belief, a toxic habit, or the weight of guilt or regret. Much like how nature teaches us through cycles, this moment is one of release and renewal. Lao Tzu's wisdom, "When I let go of what I am, I become what I might be," perfectly encapsulates the transformative power of this lunar phase. Let this full moon inspire you to release resistance and embrace growth, trusting that even the darkest nights lead to brighter dawns. Ultimately, the energy of this January full moon is both a challenge and a gift. It calls on us to navigate its intensity with mindfulness, using the heightened awareness it offers to deepen our understanding of ourselves and our place in the world. By leaning into its energy, we can cultivate clarity, embrace change, and step into the year ahead with a renewed sense of purpose and connection. As we journey through this luminous phase, let us remember that the moon's light is not only in the sky, it is within each of us, illuminating the path of transformation and peace. Number 2. Emotional and spiritual alignment. The full moon on January 13th is more than just a celestial event. It's a powerful moment of energetic culmination that can profoundly influence your emotional and spiritual state. You may find yourself feeling an undeniable pull towards solitude during this time. But let's be clear, this isn't the same as loneliness. Instead, it's a deep, sacred call to be with yourself, to hear your own thoughts, and to embrace the quiet moments that often reveal the truths we've been too busy to notice. As Buddha wisely said, "The mind is everything. What you think, you become." This solitude is your chance to listen to your inner self and ask, what am I truly thinking, and how is it shaping my life? This full moon's energy also has a way of pulling unresolved emotions and truths to the surface. It may feel intense, even uncomfortable, but this isn't a punishment. It's an invitation to heal. Often, we push difficult feelings aside, hoping they'll dissolve on their own. Yet the full moon acts as a mirror, reflecting back the emotions you've buried and the issues you've been avoiding. Why not take this moment to ask yourself, what have I been running from, and what might happen if I faced it with compassion? Remember, healing starts with acknowledgement, not avoidance. Think of the full moon as a wise friend, gently saying, "It's time to look within." This introspection isn't about judgment, it's about understanding and growth. Have you ever noticed how clarity often comes in moments of stillness? The energy of this full moon is designed for just that. By stepping away from distractions and engaging in quiet reflection, you create space for your mind and spirit to realign. Meditation, journaling, or even taking a mindful walk can help you uncover the answers you seek. You may find clarity on old wounds, new ideas for the future, or simply a sense of peace in the present moment. As Thich Nhat Hanh beautifully said, you cannot find peace by avoiding life. By leaning into these moments of self-discovery, you allow yourself to grow stronger and more attuned to the path ahead. But let's not sugarcoat it. Confronting these truths can feel overwhelming. The full moon's energy is intense, and its light shines on both the beautiful and the challenging parts of our lives. Yet what if you reframed these moments of discomfort? Instead of seeing them as struggles, what if you viewed them as steps toward becoming the best version of yourself? Growth often begins in discomfort, and the full moon is here to help you shed what no longer serves you. So ask yourself, what am I ready to let go of, and what am I ready to embrace? This period of introspection is also a reminder that you're not alone in your journey. While the full moon invites solitude, it also connects us to the greater universe and its rhythms. Just as the moon influences the tides, it influences the emotional waves within us, reminding us that we're part of something much bigger. In moments of reflection, it can be comforting to think about how many others are under the same moonlight, also searching for alignment and clarity. This universal connection can be a source of strength, reminding us that while our paths may be unique, our need for growth and healing is shared. Now let's take a moment to think about how you'll honor this energy. Will you set aside time for meditation, allowing the stillness to bring you clarity? Will you write down your thoughts and emotions, freeing them from the confines of your mind? Or perhaps you'll use this time to release something heavy you've been carrying, a habit, a belief, or a fear. Whatever you choose, remember that this is your time, your opportunity to align with your higher self and step into a more peaceful, intentional way of being. As you navigate this full moon, keep in mind that the energy it brings is here to help you, not harm you. It's an ally in your journey, gently guiding you to look within and discover what's been waiting for your attention. Embrace this chance to pause, reflect, and realign. After all, as the Dalai Lama once said, the ultimate source of happiness is not money and power, but warm-heartedness. By connecting with your heart and your inner truth, you take a meaningful step toward a life that feels lighter, more authentic, and more aligned with who you truly are. So, as the full moon peaks on January 13th, take a deep breath and allow its energy to support you. Let it remind you that solitude can be a gift, that confronting truths can lead to healing, and that this introspection is an act of love for yourself. What will you uncover in this quiet moment of alignment? What truths will you embrace? The answers lie within, waiting for you to listen. Number 3. The veil between worlds is thin. During the full moon, particularly when its energy peaks, the boundary between our physical world and the unseen spiritual realms becomes thinner. This thinning of the veil means that the energetic flow between dimensions becomes stronger, making it easier to connect with spiritual guides, ancestors, or other higher energies. For those attuned to these energies, this period offers a profound opportunity to receive guidance, wisdom, or comfort from benevolent forces. However, just as light casts shadows, darker energies can also become more noticeable during this time. You might feel unusual sensations like sudden chills or experience vivid dreams that seem to hold hidden messages. Even subtle signs, such as flickering lights or changes in your pet's behavior, can serve as reminders of this heightened energy. Trust your instincts. They are your most reliable compass in navigating this spiritual gateway. As you explore this connection, approach it with mindfulness and a sense of balance. A Buddhist teaching reminds us, do not dwell in the past, do not dream of the future, concentrate the mind on the present moment. This wisdom encourages us to remain centered and grounded, even when experiencing the profound or the mysterious. The full moon is not just a time for mystical experiences, it is also a chance to reflect on your inner self. Are there emotions or thoughts you need to release? Are there intentions or dreams you wish to manifest? This powerful energy can illuminate both your aspirations and the shadows you may need to face. In modern life, where distractions are endless, these subtle spiritual moments are often overlooked. But signs like flickering lights or your pet's unusual alertness are gentle nudges from the universe, reminding you of the interconnectedness of all things. Instead of dismissing these occurrences, take a moment to pause, breathe deeply, and tune into the present. If darker energies arise and you feel unsettled, remember that your intention is your shield. Just as a candle can light up an entire room, your positive focus and clarity can ward off negativity. Simple practices such as meditation, lighting a candle, or even repeating a calming mantra can help create a space of safety and peace. As the Dalai Lama says, just as ripples spread out when a single pebble is dropped into water, the actions of individuals can have far-reaching effects. This reminds us that our energy not only impacts us, but also resonates outward. Use this full moon to find harmony between the seen and the unseen, the known and the mysterious. Instead of fearing what is unfamiliar, See it as an opportunity to learn, grow, and deepen your connection with yourself and the universe. After all, life is a journey, and every phase of the moon offers us a reminder of the cycles of change and renewal that we all experience. Stay curious, stay grounded, and let the full moon's energy guide you toward clarity and peace. Number 4. Intuition and instincts are heightened. As the full moon reaches its peak on January 13th, it's a time to pause and reflect on the extraordinary gift of your intuition. During this period, you might notice something stirring deep within, perhaps a subtle whisper of insight or a strong pull toward a particular choice. This is no coincidence. The full moon is a powerful amplifier of energy, and one of its most fascinating effects is how it heightens our instincts and intuition. Have you ever experienced a gut feeling so clear that it almost felt like someone was guiding you? This is the moment to trust that inner wisdom. Whether it's a sudden realization, a sense of static energy tingling through your body, or shivers down your spine, the energy of the full moon brings clarity to what often lies just beneath the surface of your awareness. Right now, your mind and body are finely tuned instruments, and the full moon is encouraging you to listen carefully to the truths they're revealing. Take a moment to think about this. How often do you honor your gut feelings? Do you let them guide your decisions, or do you push them aside in favor of logic or external opinions? This is an opportunity to reconnect with your natural instincts, which are often more accurate than we give them credit for. Think of times when you knew something without understanding how, when you felt a connection, a warning, or a sense of peace that couldn't be explained. Those moments weren't accidents, they were your intuition in action, a deep wisdom that goes beyond words. Under the light of the full moon, this wisdom is magnified, helping you to see and feel with greater clarity. What's even more profound is how this heightened awareness isn't limited to your emotions. It can also manifest physically. You might notice a heightened sensitivity to the energy around you, as if your body is more in tune with its environment. Some describe this as a static-like charge, a ripple of electricity that seems to run through them when they're on the brink of a significant realization. Others feel shivers, a physical sign that their inner and outer worlds are aligning. Have you ever stopped to wonder what these sensations mean? They are often messages from the universe, a gentle nudge to pay attention to what your heart and soul are telling you. It's important to embrace this energy with an open mind and heart. Intuition doesn't always scream, it whispers. To hear it, you must be still and present. Meditation, journaling, or simply taking a quiet walk under the moonlight can help you tune into this powerful flow of insight. As Thich Nhat Hanh beautifully said, "Feelings come and go like clouds in a windy sky. Conscious breathing is my anchor." By grounding yourself in mindfulness, you create space for your intuition to unfold naturally, without the noise of doubt or fear getting in the way. What might your heightened instincts be telling you during this full moon? Are there decisions you've been putting off, relationships that need attention, or paths you've been hesitant to follow? The energy of this time invites you to trust yourself more deeply, to take action guided not just by reason, but by the quiet, knowing voice within. Think of it as an alignment between the outer brightness of the moon and the inner light of your soul. When these two come together, the clarity you gain can be transformative. As you navigate this period of amplified intuition, remember to be gentle with yourself. Sometimes the truths we uncover can be uncomfortable, but they are always an opportunity for growth. Trust that whatever arises now is meant to guide you forward, to help you make choices that align with your highest self. What if you allowed yourself to fully trust your instincts during this time? How might your life change if you leaned into the wisdom that's already within you? The answers might surprise you. So, as the full moon bathes the world in its glow, take a moment to bask in its energy and reflect on your own light. Let its brilliance remind you of the intuitive power you hold. Listen to your heart, honor the messages of your body, and trust the wisdom of your soul. After all, as Lao Tzu said, at the center of your being, you have the answer. You know who you are, and you know what you want. This full moon is a reminder of just how true that is, and it's inviting you to embrace your inner knowing with courage and grace. What will you discover when you allow yourself to truly listen? Let this be a time of trust, clarity, and transformation. Number 5. The moon's impact on relationships. The full moon, especially at its peak, often acts as a mirror, reflecting the energy of the world and amplifying what already lies within us. When it comes to relationships, this lunar phase can be both illuminating and challenging. The moon's gravitational pull doesn't just influence the tides, but also tugs at our inner emotional waters, heightening sensitivity and stirring emotions that may have been lying dormant. As the light of the full moon shines brightest, so too do our emotions, whether they manifest as acts of unexpected kindness or bursts of hostility. This fluctuation is often a reflection of our internal struggles, magnified by the energy of the moon. It is said, when we see ourselves clearly, we see others with compassion. This heightened emotional state serves as a reminder to pause, observe, and respond with patience and understanding. Under the glow of the full moon, truths that have been buried tend to rise to the surface. Suppressed feelings and unspoken words often find their way into conversations, creating moments of vulnerability. While this can feel overwhelming, it is also an opportunity to confront these truths with honesty and courage. Heartfelt conversations, even when they arise unexpectedly, are not to be feared. Instead, they can be a gift, an invitation to see the essence of your relationships more clearly. As the Buddha once said, 3 things cannot be long hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth. This lunar phase reminds us that truth, though sometimes uncomfortable, is essential for growth and connection. While these emotional waves may feel disruptive, they carry the potential for profound healing. The full moon's energy offers a chance to clear away the clutter of old patterns that no longer serve us. By leaning into these moments of discomfort and choosing to release what weighs us down, we create space for more authentic and meaningful relationships to flourish. This period of clearing can feel like shedding a heavy layer, allowing your true self to emerge and be met by others with greater authenticity. It's a process of growth, not just within the relationship, but also within yourself. As Rumi wisely observed, try not to resist the changes that come your way. Instead, let life live through you. And do not worry that your life is turning upside down. How do you know that the side you are used to is better than the one to come? In modern life, where time moves quickly and emotions are often pushed aside in favor of practicality, the full moon serves as a pause button, urging us to reconnect with our emotional truths. It reminds us to approach our relationships with mindfulness and a willingness to embrace the highs and lows. By being present and compassionate, both with yourself and others, you can navigate this lunar energy with grace. Remember, growth often requires discomfort, and releasing what no longer serves you is not a loss, but a gain. The light of the full moon illuminates not just the external world, but also the inner landscapes of our hearts, showing us the way forward if we are brave enough to look. This is a time to hold space for yourself and others, to listen deeply, and to allow vulnerability to create deeper bonds and clearer paths ahead. In doing so, you honor the moon's wisdom and find harmony in its cycles. Number 6. Signs of cosmic energy. The full moon on January 13th brings a powerful surge of energy, a time when the universe seems to speak louder, aligning us with its rhythm in ways that are both mysterious and profound. Have you ever noticed patterns appearing in your life? Repeated numbers like 1111 on the clock, or meaningful coincidences that feel like more than chance? These are not random. They are synchronicities, signals from the cosmos inviting you to tune into the heightened energy that the full moon amplifies. During this time, the veil between your inner world and the universe thins, making it easier to connect with the flow of life, if only you pause and listen. Animals, ever sensitive to energy shifts, may act out of character, behaving in ways that seem unusual or even erratic. Electronics, too, might glitch or misbehave, as though responding to unseen forces. These occurrences are not here to frustrate you, but to awaken your awareness to the subtle yet powerful energy shift happening all around you. The full moon is often seen as a time of illumination, both literally and metaphorically, shining a light on the hidden and the forgotten within ourselves and the world. This truth often reveals itself during the full moon, when our intuition sharpens and our emotions rise to the surface. By paying attention to the signs, whether in the behavior of animals, the flicker of a lamp, or the unexplainable pull of repeated symbols, we can find guidance and alignment. These signs act like guideposts, reminding us that we are part of something much greater than ourselves. They whisper messages of clarity and purpose, but only if we are mindful enough to listen. Think of these signs as cosmic breadcrumbs, leading you back to your true path. When you notice repeated numbers or synchronicities, take a moment to reflect on what they might be telling you. Are you being reminded to focus on your goals, to slow down, or to trust the process? Similarly, when an animal behaves strangely around you, consider it a messenger carrying energy from realms beyond your usual understanding. In Buddhist philosophy, animals are seen as sentient beings deeply connected to the energies of the earth, their actions often mirroring the shifts in cosmic vibrations. Such moments are opportunities for growth, asking us to look deeper into the patterns and lessons we might otherwise overlook. Full moon energy is also a call to embrace mindfulness, allowing us to tune into the rhythm of nature. Pay attention not only to external signs, but also to the changes within yourself. Are your dreams more vivid, your emotions heightened, or your thoughts more reflective? These internal shifts are part of the energy realignment the full moon brings. The moon's gravitational pull influences the tides of the ocean, and in the same way, it stirs the tides within us, amplifying our intuition, creativity, and sometimes even our fears. A Zen proverb teaches, "You cannot stop the waves, but you can learn to surf." The energy of the full moon can feel overwhelming, but with awareness and intention, you can ride this wave and use it to manifest your goals and deepen your spiritual practice. To harness this energy, be intentional about how you interact with the signs around you. When you see patterns, rather than brushing them off as coincidences, ask yourself what lessons they may hold. Set aside time to meditate or journal, allowing your thoughts and feelings to flow without judgment. This practice can help you uncover the deeper meaning behind the signs, aligning you with the full moon's energy in a way that feels personal and transformative. Just as the moon reflects the light of the sun, this time reflects your own potential for growth and clarity. In this moment of heightened awareness, remember the wisdom of Thich Nhat Hanh. Feelings come and go like clouds in a windy sky. Conscious breathing is my anchor. As you notice the signs of the universe, anchor yourself with mindful breathing and presence. These signs are not here to overwhelm you, but to awaken your spirit, to remind you of your connection to the universe and to guide you toward a more aligned and purposeful life. Trust the process, embrace the synchronicities, and let the energy of the full moon lead you to a place of clarity, peace, and transformation. After all, the moon teaches us that no matter what phase we are in, we are still whole, still luminous, and always in harmony with the greater cosmic dance. Number 7. Dreams and sleeplessness. As the full moon peaks, its energy reaches a height that can profoundly affect our inner world, often stirring dreams and sleeplessness in ways that feel both mysterious and revealing. Restlessness during this time is common and not merely a coincidence. The moon's luminous power is thought to influence the tides of our subconscious, unearthing thoughts and emotions that may otherwise remain hidden. This restless energy can make it harder to fall asleep or stay asleep, leaving many feeling unsettled or as though they're carrying an invisible weight. However, it's essential to see this as a signal rather than a disturbance, a call to examine what might be bubbling beneath the surface of our daily lives. In addition to sleeplessness, vivid dreams are often a hallmark of the full moon's peak. These dreams can feel strikingly real, carrying with them powerful messages or insights that seem to emerge from a place beyond our conscious mind. They might reveal unresolved emotions, highlight forgotten memories, or even guide us toward understanding situations in our waking life. Some people describe these dreams as mirrors, reflecting the deepest corners of their psyche, or acting as a compass pointing toward unresolved conflicts or unmet desires. This is a moment to pay attention. Your dreams might be more than just fleeting images. They could hold the key to unlocking areas of personal growth or self-discovery. For many of us living busy, modern lives, this connection to dreams and the subconscious can feel out of sync with the world of deadlines, routines, and screens. But the full moon's energy serves as a reminder to pause and listen to what's happening internally, even if it feels inconvenient or strange. Instead of resisting the restlessness or dismissing vivid dreams as meaningless, try to engage with them thoughtfully. Keep a notebook by your bedside to jot down any lingering images, feelings, or ideas when you wake up. This practice not only helps you make sense of your dreams, but can also reveal patterns or insights you might have otherwise missed. When restlessness disrupts your sleep, consider how you can use the time constructively rather than fighting it. Gentle practices like deep breathing, journaling, or meditating can help you channel the moon's powerful energy into a form of reflection or relaxation. Sometimes, sleeplessness is the body's way of telling us to slow down and recalibrate, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally. Ask yourself, is there something I've been avoiding that needs my attention? What emotions am I carrying that need acknowledgement? These quiet hours of the night might feel lonely, but they can also be deeply transformative if approached with curiosity and compassion. In the midst of these heightened energies, remember to take care of yourself. The full moon's intensity can feel overwhelming, but it's also an opportunity for growth and clarity. By acknowledging the restlessness, embracing the vivid dreams, and creating space to process what arises, you can align more deeply with yourself and the cycles of nature. This is not just about navigating sleepless nights or puzzling over strange dreams. It's about learning to flow with life's rhythms and trusting the wisdom that surfaces when you're open to listening. Let the moon's energy guide you gently, offering its light as a reminder that even in the darkest hours, there is something meaningful to uncover. Number 8. Transformation and awakening. The full moon is not just a celestial event, it's a powerful symbol of transformation and awakening, a moment where the energy around us peaks and invites us to reflect deeply on our lives. As we approach the full moon energy peak on January 13th, it becomes a crossroads, urging us to embrace growth and seek transformation on a soul level. But what does that truly mean for you? How do you harness this energy to create meaningful change in your life? Let's explore together. The full moon, radiant and unmissable, carries with it the energy of release and realignment. It's a time to pause and ask yourself, what no longer serves me? What do I need to let go of to grow into the person I wish to be? Toxic relationships, limiting beliefs, old habits that weigh you down, these are the things that the full moon's energy gently nudges you to release. As the Buddha once said, you only lose what you cling to. Imagine how liberating it would feel to let go of the weight of those attachments and to make space for something new, something that aligns with the truest version of yourself. Take a moment to reflect. What are you holding on to that no longer feels like it belongs in your story? This release is not about loss, it's about creating space for realignment. The full moon's energy invites you to connect with your higher purpose and evaluate whether your actions, relationships, and habits are in harmony with your values. When was the last time you truly asked yourself if you're on the path you're meant to walk? This is your chance to realign with what makes your heart feel full and your soul feel alive. The energy of the full moon is like a guide, illuminating the dark corners of your life and showing you where changes need to be made. But transformation isn't just about letting go, it's about awareness of your potential. The full moon challenges you to recognize the vast reservoir of untapped strength, creativity, and wisdom within you. Have you been playing small, hiding parts of yourself because of fear or self-doubt? Under the glow of the full moon, these hidden parts are brought into light, reminding you that you are capable of so much more than you realize. You yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection, the Buddha teaches. And that includes honoring the potential within you, nurturing it, and letting it shine. Of course, awareness is just the first step. This energy also carries a sense of urgency for action and clarity. The full moon doesn't just whisper for change, it roars. You might feel an intuitive pull to make decisions or take steps you've been delaying. Maybe it's starting a new project, mending a broken relationship, or finally, walking away from something that's been holding you back. These moments of clarity are gifts, and the full moon amplifies them, urging you to trust your instincts and take action. What decision have you been putting off that could move you closer to the life you want to live? How would it feel to finally take that step? Transformation is not always easy, but it's always worth it. The full moon reminds us that growth requires courage, and it requires faith in ourselves. As Rumi beautifully said, don't be satisfied with stories, how things have gone with others. Unfold your own myth. This is your story, your journey, and the full moon is here to remind you that you hold the pen. What will you write next? What chapter are you ready to begin? So, as the full moon rises and its energy peaks, take this as your sign to pause and tune in. Sit quietly under its light, journal your thoughts, or meditate on your intentions. Reflect on what you're ready to release, what you want to realign, and how you can step into your fullest potential. These moments of introspection, illuminated by the energy of the moon, have the power to spark profound transformation. Remember, the full moon isn't just about observing the sky, it's about connecting with the universe within yourself. Are you ready to embrace this opportunity for awakening and growth? As we close this reflection, Let the words of the Buddha guide you forward. The mind is everything. What you think, you become. Under the glow of this full moon, may your thoughts be clear, your heart be open, and your journey be one of transformation and authenticity. What steps will you take tonight to move closer to the person you are destined to become? The answers are waiting, under the moonlight and within you. Thank you for joining us on the journey of wisdom as we explored the transformative energy of the January 13th full moon. This cosmic moment offers us an invitation to reflect, release, and realign with our truest selves. Let its light guide you toward clarity, growth, and a deeper connection to the universe within and around you. If you found value in this video, please support us by liking, sharing, and subscribing to our channel. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you won't miss our upcoming videos filled with insights and wisdom to inspire your journey. Together, let's continue to grow and embrace the light within. See you in the next video.